Hey there, Aries. How you doing out there? Welcome back for another one. With your boy Enigma 23. Giving you your May soul reading. Thank you for joining me. Let's sit down and get these lessons right. So, most definitely, let me start by saying subscribe. Hit the like button, the dislike button, share. All of that good shit. You know what I'm saying? If it resonates with you, just look out for me. But all this stuff is free, But other than that, this is a general reading for you Aries out there. Aries sun, as well, moon and rising, if this doesn't resonate with your sun, just know that you have other energies as well, your moon, which is more of your soul, your emotion, and your rising, which is more of how people view you, but nonetheless, you can get some information for those, so be sure to check those out if it doesn't resonate with your sun sign, or if it does. Hell, it never hurts to know more than one thing. So this is a general, so if you do feel that you need a personal reading, book you one, just go to the description box by clicking on the arrow tab that's to the right of this title and follow the properties that are listed within the description box. So let's go ahead and see how y'all are handling things, with this moon that just transpired, big pink super moon, you know what I'm saying? Amazing. Hopefully y'all seen it, because I did. Beautiful setting. Wish I was at the house to really appreciate it, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. Alright, Aries. Here we got the Hoodoo Tarot deck right here. Right here. And let's see what's going on. First card, we're going to be looking at how people are viewing you from this time period there, Aries. So let's take a look, shall we? And this could be a Pisces, because we have the moon card. It doesn't have to be, so we got pop here. So like I say, this is the moon card. This is how other people are viewing you. You know what I'm saying? This moon card right here could be, in reminiscence of the full moon. Maybe that's the reason why I said something in the first place, ain't it? Ain't it? Well, when we dealing with this moon card, it's the reflection of the sun, supposedly. So, we're definitely talking about going within oneself, So this would be more of an introspection, so certain people, maybe a Pisces in your life, is seeing you going within yourself, dealing with more of your internal affairs, um, dealing with more with the sixth sense, dealing with more, you could be experiencing dreams. They know that you're having wild out dreams. Maybe this you communicated this to them. Um, but at the same time, on this negative side, some of you could be experiencing situations where it's like illusional, because how we talking about the moon card, it can show you the light side or the dark side, you know what I'm saying? So be careful with that for those of you who are falling victim to that. But y'all people that's in the higher vibration of this energy, definitely good sign. So, get that Piscean energy within you, because it will help you do so much stuff in your life. You know what I'm saying? So get it. So let's move on to see what's being hidden from you or what you're hiding from other people. And we got the Tower card. Dang. Just down stepping a little bit. So, hey, if you're hiding something from other people, it's something that was life changing. You know what I'm saying? A very big unexpected change. This could have been something physical that was destroyed, taken, or, popped up, and or emotional. But nonetheless, your world is rocked. This is something that is inevitable. It was bound to happen, soon to happen. It's part of the glitch in the matrix for you. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you who are hiding this from other people, hey, it had to happen. Others of you who are not aware will have some very powerful things on the horizon for you. So hold on in your seats. Put on the seatbelt, strap in, because it's going to blow your top. Definitely going to blow your top. So let's see what is wanted for you by the divine herself, the divine feminine. So bam, we got the Daughter of Knives, which is the Page of Swords. So you see what's on this card, right? Even though we still had that moon card up there. This is the dead. This is spirits, communicating to you or trying to, so, definitely you craving knowledge, you having a thirst for that shit, hey, it's gonna pick up, as it should. If it ain't, you need to pick it up, because, this is what's wanted for you. New ways, like a new path, a new way of communicating. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be with these spirits or if it's with other people. This energy could be, Gemini. Maybe you need to communicate something with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, but it doesn't have to be, but this is their energy. So just know, even the divine wants you to excel in this arena, in this area. So if other people are seeing it, you realize you went through this transformation, this situation, which the Scorpio full moon is about transformation, letting the past go and stepping into new shit. And then the divine wants it for you. You know it's real. There's 3. So let's go to the divine masculine and see what needs to be worked on. And we have Father Sims here, which would be, you guessed it, the damn Temperance card. You know what I'm saying? And this card right here points at like a sign from, ascended masters. see my man here pouring 2 cups into another cup. But this is like taking the left and the right path and mixing them together. You know, the light versus in the dark. The supposed good and the evil and blending it in together. Because, you know, being invested on one side, either side is not good for you. You know, you got to be able to be you in control, you in the middle. You doing what you want to do, not being controlled by other forces that's pushing you to do things that you not even feeling, you know. The real deal is about what your spirit is about, what your energy is about once you connect with it, you know, how you really rock. Not the persona or the ego you, but the real you know, that moon energy. So temperance here, we'll just be talking about mostly, you know, generosity, you know, especially inner balance. So going right back to this situation, you know, you might have to work some things out with a Sagittarius, because this is their energy of Sagittarius coming to you to help you with this. You know, it doesn't have to be though, but you know, Sagittarius and Pisces are both, you know, ruled by Jupiter. So, you know, Jupiter is the expander, you know, before Neptune was attributed to Pisces, you know, ancient planets, you know. So, you know, expansion, knowledge, good fortune, you know, that type thing. So definitely do it for yourself. You know, as my man is cloaked up in his purple. So, you know, fire and water come together. That's the masculine and the feminine. I mean, or the feminine and the masculine coming together. So definitely work on your patience. You know, some of you may be on your generosity, but definitely all of you need to be working on the inner balance, the inner harmony, getting that straight. Because you see what it's going to lead. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to need it to connect and hear these spirits and get those messages. Those messages is, I'm tripping. Those messages correct and accurate. So what does the higher self have to say? Simple as that. And we got Gullah Jack. Man was a beast down there in Carolina. You know, the one that people want to tend to forget, which is a hub for a whole bunch of shit and get slept on. Yes, South Carolina, you know. Home state, you know. So, Gullah Jack, you know what I'm saying? So this is, hey, your higher self just telling you, hey, sacrifice the bullshit. Because something better is coming in. I'm telling you, you know, what could be better than to be able to know what's going to happen, to be able to communicate with spirits, you know, be really in tune, have real protection and guidance, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, as well as surrendering. So your higher self is just saying, you know, you got a tower card situation. It's going to happen regardless, kicking and screaming. So you might as well surrender to the process and let it happen. Let it help you out, you know. So overall energy, it couldn't get no better, huh? We had the Fool card. So we know that Fool card is definitely talking about you getting, you know, that curiosity met. You know what I'm saying? You know, Hangman is, I mean, the Fool card, it represents the cosmic womb. It represents, hell, your soul. You know, this is just, you know, you having no knowings of what you think you know before a situation happens. You know, if you is curious, it's going to seek out that curiosity in itself. You know what I'm saying? So this is more of the situation with you too, as you see him leaving the graveyard. So this is another symbol for what? Bam, spirits. Ain't at the house with the spirits at? You know, so be the free man and dabble within your inner world, so you can pick up these gifts, you know, from talking with spirit. with the Fool card. You know, people like to say sky's the limit, but it really ain't. It really ain't. Ain't no limits. So let's continue on. You know, it represents the inner child. So like we said with that moon card, that Pisces card up there, you go within, you know, the introspection to analyze your inner world. That's where your child, your inner child is at. And with that, you get that by mixing both. So if we was to mix half and half the chakras, where will you arrive at? Your heart chakra, where the inner child is at. That's how you get it. That's the gateway to the higher realms, you know. Just saying. So the wild unknown right here. Let's get your strength, your weakness, and your guidance up out of here. Just started raining, so definitely it's time for cleansing, y'all, for you Aries out there. So what is your strength? So we have the tier. So we got 52 coming through. So there's 7. We have 2 7s on the table now. This tower card in that. So let's see what is going on with you in this card. So we got headlining, title words, the mourning, like you mourning the death, the release, and then we got the rain. Coincidentally. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy or vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be hid. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do. There is grieving yet to do. Sinking down into disappointment or despair that once acknowledged will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. So keywords or mellow, flowing through, and melancholy. So even though those words seem like doom and gloom, and we got the fucking graveyard here for some of you, you might be going through that. You know what I'm saying? And this will be explaining that tower moment, but this will get you to this spot. You know, others of you, you know what I'm saying? Somewhat of the same, you know what I'm saying? Tattooed tears of joy. That's what I would say. So let's go peek the weakness. And we have 35 here, which is the ocean. So we got an 8. Last night I cried tears of joy. What did I do to deserve this? Some Rick Ross shit. So headlining words, we have the unconscious, the depths, and the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By this sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you have known before. Tower card, you know. The ego must dissolve. The salon swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is changed. Let the wave crash. So we got keyword subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. So this being in the weakness is telling me that, hey, this is going to be a trying time for y'all. This is going to be hard for you to grasp and go within yourself, because after all, the first house of Aries, when we talk about astrology, is about the outer self. It's about the persona. It's about the ego. It's about how your appearance is to the outer world. But this is the time where you need to be going to your inner world. You know what I'm saying? So let's make that move. Let's see what the guidance is, so we can, you can better suit yourself to do that. And we have the crone. Be that witch or that warlock, whatever the term you want to use, a sorcerer, dealing with source. We got 13, and we all know that number represents who? Big Mama, who wants you to do what? Find new ways of communication and thirsting and craving for this knowledge so you can get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? At all costs. So let's go to the crone. Title words: the witch. How did I know? The old woman, the sage. Ain't Sagittarius known? Well, in my book, they known as the hermit. So they be the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, and crone, and her, which is Big Mama. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration. Oh, this shit hitting home. Giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at the notions of good or bad, right or wrong. Lightning flash. As she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. So key words, we have magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, wise. So this is all on this goddamn table. Look at the moon card, the Pisces. They are what? They're the psychics, the weirdos. You have the ocean, that's Big Mama. That's the crone there. We had the cosmic moon. Like, what more messages do you need? Shout out to KD, because you did come across my mind too, as I was reading. So, you know what time it is. So let's get this overall energy for you. Dealing with your overall energy. And we have the Father coming through with the 2. Father. So, Two. Title words: the Great Father, the Masculine, the Protector. Remember, y'all Temperance card will fall up under the Divine Masculine. Alongside the Mother, the Father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The Father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine, thus he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the Father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the Father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and the one who leads us to the wolves, here yet gone, the champion and the failure. The Father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the Father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. Keyword: supportive, strategic, regal, kind authority. So, hey, maybe, those that did experience a loss, maybe this was a father figure. But just know that things that leave are replaced, and nothing is really truly lost in this world. For those of you who have lost someone, remember that. Remember that. So let's continue on and give you your last card from the divine. And it will be, from the sacred spirit reading cards. Powerful read, Aries. Powerful read. I'm just saying. Powerful read. So hopefully y'all been taking this new spring energy along with this full moon to assort yourselves and line up with this type of energy. So your card. We have the Celestial Gatekeeper along with Astro Travel. So y'all have your third seven, and y'all know how I am about the numerology. You know what I'm saying? So this is meaning what? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, which leads to clarity. This is the seven, so this is what she wants from you, what you need. So 16, that's a 7. 52, that's a 7. Y'all see the 7. So, y'all see what it is, man. I don't really need to be saying too much or nothing. Just get on your shit. So, Celestial Gatekeeper, clear your focus. Timing is critical. It's saying right now you require a clear focus of what is up ahead of you. Your timing is critical. While you may have a sense of urgency, it is important not to rush. Think about the issue or circumstances carefully before you act. Ensure you have planned your forward process. All decision making needs to be carefully considered before you jump in prematurely. Make sure you have all the facts in front of you. Eagles are deeply connected to the celestial realm, as are you. Be aware of the eagle's subtle messages as they are encouraging you to raise and elevate your vibration to build a divine relationship, a celestial pathway with a higher source. Pay attention to dense or lower energy so you can learn how this interaction affects your personal energy. Affirmation: I resonate with the divine order. My soul is activated to the highest vibration. Well, okay, we'll do that. You know, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So it's funny, I'm doing a reading for Aries, but the last card is Pisces. So I'm just saying. Just saying. And that last card, which we have, is the astral travel here. You know. So we got astral travel, caution needed. Observe your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So gateways is gonna be open for you, you know, when they happen. Like we say, tower moment happening. So some shit that you ain't never experienced in your life is gonna be happening. So at this time, you need to be paying attention to what the hell is going on. So don't be scared. Go down that path. This been y'all reading for the month. Holla at ya, Aries.